It will be the water comes off the polytunnel and drains into it, and I'll be finishing that. Be good for frogs and eat a lot of critters. In the tars here we have put some potatoes growing. The blacked out area, the ground covered area, is next year's potatoes. Didn't actually get to do much with potatoes this year in terms of main crop. It's too busy. This area here is for pigs, and we have 2 Berkshires coming shortly. And this strip again is mostly perennials: Verbena bonariensis, comfrey, various types, clary sage, and this is Rosa rugosa, the apple rose. The hedges, a lot of it. It's fabulous for the rose hips, make rose hip syrup, but it's not great for it suckers, so you have to just need a bit of attention. This is our pig ark. Oxeye daisies, verbena, just to come out into the flower. If there's one plant I would recommend as a ground cover to attract bees, honeybees particularly, it's poached eggplant. They absolutely love it. So masses of honeybees this year on the large areas of poached egg we have in the shrubbery. This is the other end of the polytunnel. Going through our beech hedge. This hedge separates the sort of business end from the sort of working end from more arboreal, sort of leisure area. We have various trees, cotoneaster. This is actually some Phytum officinalis. It's ordinary comfrey, normal comfrey, not the bocking. This set seed. This is mulberry, which has not enjoyed the driest April in 20 years here. So we've been watering this, just slowly coming into leaf now. It's always last in leaf anyway. Of course the ginkgos don't mind the dry conditions, they're very tolerant of it, but you can see the amount of shade. It's worse in the morning. Cast by the ash. Here we have a shrubbery. This is a Himalayan poppy. Various shrubs, some useful, some just decorative. This is a bay tree. This is where we've mulched out grass and we've planted more interesting plants. This is Spanish comfrey, lemon balm, and the flowering plant is Siberian purslane, which actually comes from North America, not Siberia, but there you go. Don't know who names these things. This strange looking plant with the star-shaped leaves is called Aracema, and it's Penny, my wife's sort of thing. It's a very strange looking thing. Here we have poached eggplant, which is just going, still all covered. There's a lot of bees on it still. There's a honeybee down there on one. And this again is where we've mulched out grass. This is a creeper called Nepalese raspberry, which flowers, has small raspberries on it, which you can eat, but it's not very prickly. It's and it will tolerate a certain amount of foot traffic, but it will keep the grass down, because we don't want to be mowing all the time. And this is the way through into the hen area and orchard. So this is a crab. It's just for pollination purposes, really. This is an Elstar, which experience shows me Elstars are not a good tree for this country. Very susceptible to disease. It's riddled with canker, really. We have our hens here in our hen house. And you can hear the ducks, which would normally be rambling around. Unfortunately, a fox took one. At this time of the year, vixens are feeding cubs, and so they get very brave. This is our orchard. So this is a hazel. We've also got plums. This is a plum. But when we have bees, we'll get better harvests, I think. Apple. Various varieties of apples. Again, patches of comfrey because they feed the apples and the fruiting plants. They're full of potassium. Fruiting plants need potassium. We have 2 cider varieties. Tremlett's bitter. I can't remember the name of the other one actually. This is a damson.